September the 12th. Be down to earth or be brought down. Zeno always said that nothing was more unbecoming than the putting on airs, especially with the young. Diogenes Laertius, Lives of the Element Philosophers, 7.1.22. Zeno always said that nothing was more unbecoming than putting on airs, especially with the young. Putting on airs. In Socrates' famous letter to Demonicus, which after became the inspiration for the Poloniuses to find own self be true. To thine own self be true. Speech. Hold a similar warning to Zeno. Writing to the young man, Socrates advises, be fallible in your relationships with these who approach you, and never haughty for the pride of the programmed. Even slaves can hardly endure. One of the most common tropes in art, from ancient literature to popular movies, is the brash and overconfident young man who has to be taken down a peg by an older, wiser man. It's a cliche because it's a fact of life. People tend to get ahead of themselves, thinking that they've got it all figured out and they are better than those that don't. It becomes so unpleasant to put up with that someone has to drop some knowledge on them. But this is an entirely avoidable confrontation. If a bubble is never inflated, it won't need to be popped. Overconfidence is a great weakness and a liability. But if you are already humble, no one will need to humble you. And the world is much less likely to have nasty surprises in store for you. If you stay down to earth, no one will need to bring you oftentimes, crushingly so, back down. Be down to earth or be brought down to earth. Humble, becoming aware, recognizing the, the inflating balloon, the overconfidence. It has to be popped. It will be popped. The inflation has to come down. Inflation, in terms of economic, it's a weakness, it's a liability. If you need to inflate something, it's a sign of weakness. Inflation, it's a sign that the core, the core of a self is unsustainable. Same with economy, economics, finances. It needs to come up to come down. It needs to be blown up to be popped. Sometimes the ego needs to be inflated for us to realize that it needs to be popped. And it's a common situation where people bring other people back down. But if we are humble, if we are wise, then we can, avoid these situations, untangle ourselves from the whatever comes, whatever we believe will come from the being out there, being a know-it-all, thinking that we're better than everyone else, because that needs to go. The better than I'm the belief or the pattern that I'm better than the next person needs to come down. It will come down. So we're all equal. This is where we're starting from. This is where we continue to be. We help. We're level. We're talking to someone on the same level. We're building relationships with people on the same level, looking at people in the eyes, not looking down or frowning. We are, yeah. How will life go? The humble. How do you feel when you're around humble people? How do you feel when people are sort of level-headed with you, who appreciate you and respect you? And the other way, how do you feel when you get disrespected? It's food for thought today. And yeah, we might get angry. If we feel we're disrespected, we might get angry. But we can be humble. We can show them. We can be level with them. Teach them rather than react to them. The reacting, the angriness, the shame, the guilt, the frustration doesn't solve anything. But being humble, being forgiving, wise, aware, conscious is going to bring about a clearer path to just shaking hands and yeah, I'm talking from an unprecedented way of the world here. Most people, it's about getting, it's about having, it's about I know better. Do as I say, and you'll be fine. I have the power. I have this power, I have that status. Look at me. So pleased I have all this money, all these followers, all this fame, all this fortune, all these pleasures I have. This house where I live, this person. Look at me. We take photos of ourselves. We post it on social media. What we're eating, what we bought from a shopping mall, what we're dressed in, where we went on a last holiday, what hotel we stayed in. We brag for attention. And we're not saying don't do those things. Have the luxury, but don't talk about it. Talk about it from you know, we have it, but we know we appreciate it, we're grateful for it. Go and enjoy it. Beware of the coveting. You know, you know. Most pleasures are to cover up something. So we see what's covering, what we see what it's covering. Then we might not ever need the thing to feel what we believe that will bring. We don't know. Try it. Try it today. Be down to earth. I get brought down. Enjoy your day, my friend.